got jokes?
No, you got to
I
clap.
thought we were friends. I thought we were friends.
Wind me back.
Really?
You got to clap back faster than that. You're a diva.
Thank you very much, all of you.
You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be here
And that is a big honor.
with
especially.
Victor Nappy.
Wait, and Mr. Ron May, to have Mr. Ron May in the house on the podcast. By the way, this world, this is how small it is. Ron's been telling me about these two amazing divas. And he said, you got to get it. You got to come by. And I'm like, anybody he says is always quality. And then you're sending me the image for the thing. She's got my number in her phone, and we're like,
Right.
huh?
And she got...
I'm like,
By two
I would
guys.
remember you if we met in person.
We didn't meet in
yeah, I was
person.
going to say. So that's how small it is.
Why would you say that? I mean...
Because she's beautiful. I would remember somebody like this in a second.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that sexist?
Excuse me?
Possibly.
No, I just want to know, why would you have so remembered her?
She's unforgettable. I'm just saying.
Unforgettable.
I was about to pull out that jam too.
I better stop singing because you sing.
Yeah,
Because if
I
I do,
mean,
people are
We
swiping.
can have a
They're
sing-off.
swiping the other
Huh?
way.
Sing off?
Take this thing off? What are you?
I can't take him nowhere.
You want
You're
me to
going
take
in the
this?
corner. Baby's going in
You
the
want me to take
corner.
this thing off, girl?
Right. Need a 5 minute or 10.
Yeah, face the wall. Remember that shit? Go stand in the corner. What kind of shit is that? Well, mom
You
used to
probably
make
had
me
to do that
that.
often. Huh?
Oh
I
yeah,
imagine.
yeah. I was a piece of work, but it's not about me. It's about the
Still
Dining
are.
Divas. It's about these divas, though. So divas, tell us about what's going on. What we doing? I mean, it's the first quarter. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know about your first quarter or how you do your first quarter, but when I break my first quarter down, it's like a football game. My whole life is like it's a game because a lot of people play games. Just walk with me, okay?
Chestnut checkers.
Okay. So January, February, March, I consider that's the first quarter. So everything I said, that's why I don't do all this New Year's resolution and all that shit. I just do what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm Jewish, like my Jewish colleague here. So our New Year starts, October, But what I'm saying is, like, for the first quarter, what's going on with the divas?
Man, that's a loaded question. We got a lot happening. Starting in March, we're going, because we got nominated for 4 awards to Beverly Hills.
Wow.
Let's-
4
let's-
awards.
come
Break
on.
those
4.
4.
Tell
Break
us
them
about-
down.
Yep.
We need
Dang, I don't even remember all of them.
Jeez.
Grammys,
4
the
different
Emmys, the
categories.
Oscars,
So it's
Soul Train.
the Taste Awards, which are the Oscars for food and fashion. It's actually the day after the Oscars, so we'll be there at some Oscar parties while we're
And
out
where's
in Beverly
that?
Hills.
Where's that held at?
Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills. Okay.
So we're flying our team out there for that, which is really exciting. Then we come back. We got 3 days off, and we have to go to Medellin, Colombia. So we're filming out there. Very excited about that. Then we come back, and then we are handing out awards at the most prestigious award show for women empowerment here in South Florida, which is the Glitz and Girl Power event.
Oh, we got to get them on the show too before
Yeah.
before and just do a girls round table, because I went I don't know, it was last year before last, when Trina and my friend Yolanda Yo-Yo hosted it. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've interviewed Trina
It's
a few
always a good
times.
time.
What else? Did I miss anything? What else are we doing
in
this quarter?
January, we kicked off the year with a cruise. So we went on a mastermind cruise. We filmed on Celebrity Cruises. That was pretty amazing.
No invite? No invite?
Sir.
No.
I'm sure that we offered you numerous invites. We've been in communications. Yeah.
Communication is
Ron
one
was
thing.
on vacation up here, so he did not. He doesn't
didn't
remember
hear that,
Well,
but that's okay.
no.
That's
We
not our
mad
only
at
one.
you.
But I'm just saying that's how
I'm
we
just
started off the year.
moving forward, let's just have more effective communication.
That means I have to come
Will do, you got
and
it.
grab you by your
No,
headphones.
no. You don't have to do it. Just tell me more than one time.
Okay.
Okay.
Because,
Well,
a
in all-
brother be doing things. You know what I'm saying? We're
That
just
is
trying to
true.
make
I
some
get it.
move.
I
Like,
You are a
understand.
busy man, and I
you know,
respect you for that.
I mean, but the busiest part of my schedule, I cut it back to because I strip at the bingo hall on Thursdays in Tamarack.
He's like,
Live on center stage, Ron May coming up
Miss
next.
Goldstein be grabbing my balls.
throw me the chips, baby. Woo!
2 for 1, Ron May right
So
now.
if you ever in the Tamarack,
A whole
I'm just.
handful of quarters.
Did you work at a strip club?
Never.
I just wanted to,
Never.
I just wanted to plug that though. If you ever in Tamarack on Thursdays, I'm at the bingo hall.
Give me a flyer. I'll post it on my Instagram.
No. We're not on Instagram or none of that. We don't
That's right.
do
That's not
Instagram.
their age.
MySpace.
They don't have that.
With the MySpace
Hold that
and
down.
We got to put it on Craigslist.
yeah.
Facebook.
Facebook. Yeah.
As long as we
It's
don't
funny.
say
I just
MySpace.
deleted my MySpace page.
Are you serious?
Is that
I never
still
had
around?
one.
Last
I actually
week.
never had one.
Yeah.
What?
I never had a
MySpace
Are you
was
a sheltered
shiznit.
kid or something?
I just never really did social media until I was forced to for work.
Mm-hmm.
And where I started was actually Instagram. So I never even had a Facebook page
I
first.
never. I'm not on Instagram.
Oh, that's my jam right there.
I'm on MoneyGram.
I eat very.
You should follow me.
Money.
Money.
Oh my
Man,
god.
MySpace was a snaps. I mean, that was like where we were at. We used to put little glittery, like moving logos. Remember all that?
Everybody had the friend of Tom, right? Wasn't it Tom?
Was that? Wait,
Tom?
that's
What
Facebook.
was that guy?
No, wait, that
It
was,
was
Tom?
MySpace. You're right.
It was
Tom,
MySpace. It was, wasn't
that's
it?
Tom right
You
there.
joined in
By the way, Tom is
Oh,
in the house.
Tom is.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, Tom.
MySpace in the house.
Oh man.
So first quarter, January. You say y'all did the cruise. That was January. We almost at the end of January now. What is the forecast for February looking like for you guys? What's on the horizon?
Well, I think we should say it wasn't just a cruise. We partnered with Napoleon Hill Institute, and we did a high-level entrepreneur
Think and Grow Rich
mastermind.
Napoleon Hill?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
No.
That's
Let me
our
ask you this.
second
Did you
one.
read the book?
Of course, I read the
sure.
book.
Okay, what's your favorite chapter in the
Sexual
book?
transmutation. You know we talked about this.
Ay,
You
ay,
already
ay.
know my favorite chapter, so stop it.
I just had to let the people know what your favorite chapter
I
was.
think you need to say that again because we were all talking or laughing over. What is your favorite chapter?
Go ahead, say it. I'm gonna let you say it with a radio voice.
It's called Sex Transmutation.
Sexual transmutation.
Sex Transmutation. And I tried it, and that shit really, really, really helped me out. Because you just take it like, you go out in a club and you're trying to get this girl, she's hot, this girl's hot, she's hitting on you, but you don't want none of that, right? And you transmute that same energy towards a business deal that you're trying to close or whatever, and it'll happen for you. When you take sex out, I mean, sex got you here, but sometimes you have to remove sex. Like I met this girl the other day, she was like, I just don't know how to tell you, but I'm celibate. And I said, yeah, bitch, I'll buy a bit. What was that? What we doing? But sex transmutation, you right. And
Well, working up that energy and holding that energy for a creative purpose is very powerful.
and then when you explode,
I explode into Dining Divas.
Boom! Right there. I'm so glad we
Stick
got
a
to
fork
dining.
in it.
Stick a
stick a fork in it, baby. But that's good though.
I think
Go
that's
ahead.
our open.
Cheers to that.
That's our
Cheers.
open to
Cheers.
Dining Divas. So as you've been watching, we'll now say that I have the Dining Divas here, and here's the open. And Ron, would you do the introductions for everybody from the Dining Divas, because I want to get the backstory, and we have a lot to cover. So how lucky are we to have the Dining Divas, and how come
I
on.
mean, it took a lot. They took, when you really have a desire to do something, you really carry it out. And to come meet with us, and I just want to applaud them for the simple fact they took 2 buses, 1 train, and an Uber.
to get to here?
I took,
get here.
I took
Yeah.
a Verijet. Don't lie to the
And
people.
Yeah, Verijet.
No, that was when you land. in town. But it took a lot, and I told him while we was driving, I said, listen, so I'm gonna get down there and fall in love with my dude. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a likable guy, and he's like, when you get here, the atmosphere is gonna be it's conducive, it's miraculous. Anything can happen when you come into Chaos Studios, and it's like you don't want to leave. We got hotels right down the street. We're gonna get a room. We're going home tomorrow, so we're gonna shoot all night. We're gonna shoot a whole season tonight.
6-hour podcast coming up right now.
6-hour podcast.
Don't look at that bar. Don't look at the bar at the bottom.
Please.
There it is.
Hey, brought to you by Mellow Fellow. Where's my pen?
We might have to fly in somebody to get your pen. Is it there? Well, so while Ron's doing that, how did you get started? Tell me about, because you're covering so many places from the entertainment aspect, and that's what I love is people do watch in the industry, and you are both very deep in the entertainment industry, and you have an incredible backstory on it. So without me sharing it, I'd love to hear the journey, and because this is impressive and how long you've been doing it and going around, like you said, you're now expanding outside of South Florida. You already have, but give us the kind of.
You want the 5-minute or the 10-minute?
I want the 15-minute dining with the two of you.
All right. Yeah, for sure. So I've been in entertainment since I finished college. So I was a model, actress, TV host, interviewed a lot of celebrities on the red carpet. I started my first company, Fort Lickerdale Entertainment, where I booked over 800 women for fashion shows, music videos. I booked for Rick Ross's music video like many, many years ago at the club I was telling him about earlier. Just a lot of different things. And but my claim to fame was the Jello Shot Girls. And I did really, really well doing the Jello Shot Girls, and we made calendars.
Hold on. The Jello Shot Girls.
Why is he's always got to
no. That was you. That was the Jello Shot Girls.
The one on Jersey Shore, the one on all the shows.
I'm talking about the episode that I saw with the KY jelly.
When they were wrestling?
That's our girls, too.
Yeah.
Wow.
My girls were fun. But what I really prided myself on helping women, because I was a young mom, right? I finished high school early. I started college at 16. I was very lost. Even with full paid scholarships, I ended up losing them because I got pregnant and I didn't get to finish my final exams. And so I had to go back to school with Pell Grants, finally finished with my 2-year. And I'm like, what am I doing? I'm smart, but I don't understand where I want to go. And so a lot of the women that worked for me, even though we had a lot of fun, we did all the crazy things, everyone's like, oh, that's so wild. But I kept the girls out of the strip club. Let's be honest. I did.
That's cool.
I kept
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
On with the girls, with the
He can't get over the videos I sent him.
No.
You see this,
I
right?
think we might
what
have
I'm
to
saying
put
is
one of those
that
videos up and just saying
I want to see.
We need to change the logo in the background, please.
I want to see some of the B-roll footage. I saw what made TV and everything, but that B-roll, I want to see.
You want to see when I hit the golf ball like
no.
yards.
You good with the balls? The girl already said you was good with the balls. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about B-roll stuff, the outtakes, the behind the scene. When
it's
they
on
say
YouTube.
Cut.
I'll give you the link. You can watch it.
Okay.
Oh, we'll put the link in this.
Do you want to put it up?
We'll put the link bullet.
We'll put a crawl.
Yeah, we'll. Oh my gosh! Especially since I saw some of that footage, and took me back to.
Fun, and
it is fun.
I am very proud of everything I've done. I feel like I have done some really awesome things. I've helped a lot of people, and we've had a great time doing it.
Can I tell you something?
What?
The best is yet to come.
I know.
Yes.
Hey, high five to that.
That is
That's
true.
a fact.
And cheers
Cheers
to
to
that.
that.
Yes.
Here it is. You're witnessing it right now. So tell me, as we all must take a sip.
Yes, we must.
The show. What was what? Since you came from that space, what made you go into Dining Divas?
Well, I had my own career while I was running that company, right? So I was, doing my interviews and commercials and movies and all the fun things. And I really loved production. I loved it. And I felt a passion for it. I'm like, all right, I've already made $1 million. How do I make $1 billion? That was literally, I swear, that's my thought process. I'm like, I can build $1 billion brand. I know I can. I'm capable. As a matter of fact, crazy story, like this legit happened. My grandpa on his deathbed, I didn't even have a good relationship with him. I didn't even like him. I actually told him that I did not like him because he treated my mom like shit, like straight up. And on his deathbed, big man, tall like you, like 6'3", big German man.
You didn't pull the plug.
Listen, no, wait, no, listen. You're so evil. No, I did not. He said,
Wow.
he said, I can't even get to a moment, you know? I'm trying to get to a moment here.
Okay, good.
He was laying on a couch, and I had my uncle in one corner, my aunt in the other corner. And he's like, Christine, come here. You know, barely breathing. He's like, get down. So I get on my knees, I hold his hand, and he's like, you're the wild card of the family. You're going to be a billionaire. And I looked at him, I was like, my mom had left. She wasn't even there. My grandma just died. And I'm going, I don't even know this man. He doesn't know anything about me. And I'm like, this is weird. It's just wild.
They call that prophecy.
Right. It was, and it was,
In
it was
his
a
prophetic
really,
voice, he said, you're going to be a billionaire. So you made it to your millionaire. That's the halfway point. Now, what are you going to do to fulfill this prophecy?
well, I feel like it's not just about the money more than it's about what the power of the money can do, right? So the same way in my first business, I wanted to help these single moms and and that's why I think that God kept blessing me. Like, even though it was a fun, wild business and people look at it however they want to look at it, I helped a lot of people. I helped people finish and become doctors and lawyers.
Why did you have such a passion to want to help people?
Because I was a young mom that I didn't have the right guidance. I had full paid scholarships, lost them, got pregnant, this, that. Like, I went back and forth with.
But that's a blessing.
I'm a wild child. I'm smart and then I'm crazy. Like, I'm all the things, right?
Right.
So I understand the confusion for other women like me. You know, like you have this spark in you and this feeling and this, you know, and you've got so much to give to the world, but then you don't know how to put it and package it properly and put it out there, right? So, like, I felt an obligation, and I swear that's why God kept blessing me to keep making money while I was raising my daughter by myself as a single mom. And I had a lot of fun doing it, and people don't like that. And I'm so sorry that I had the best time and I looked fabulous and I made a lot of money. That's because I did good things with it. And I'm going to do good things when I make my billion. So
when you walk, let me ask you this: when you walk in a room such as the event that you're coming up with, Glitz and Girl Power, do you try to walk in a room and be, rather be? I'm just saying what I do, and I want to know if you feel the same way, because synergistically we kind of click. But do you feel like the thermometer or the thermostat?
Thermometer. I feel at home. I feel at peace. I feel like I'm in my circle of people. I don't like walking in a room where I feel like I'm being judged, or I feel like I have to dim down my light to make other people feel better. I'd rather be I'd rather be the one that's trying to elevate to the next level with those people. Always.
With that said, you should be, when you walk in a room, you should be the thermostat. You come to set the temperature, not check the temperature. You know what I'm saying? So when you go in a room, you should be looking for, like, somebody to pull up halfway to your level. You know what I'm saying? At least halfway.
So there's two rooms you walk into, right? There's the room I walk into where I have to set the precedence, is what you're talking about.
Right.
And there's a room I walk into so I can grow to be at the next level.
No,
to continue to set the precedence. But there's always going to be those two rooms, because I'm always going to have the room where I can help inspire and where I get inspired.
Are you a student? Are you a student or a teacher?
You're always a student forever. And if you're not there, then I don't know what you're doing with your life, because ain't nobody's Gandhi and nobody's God. So even Gandhi is not God. So you got to be always a student. But I think that there's two rooms you walk into. There's the one where I walk in and I know that people are looking to me to inspire them, and that is amazing, and I'm happy to be there, and I'm happy to love and to spread light. And then there's a room where I'm inspired and I'm looking for the love and the light, and that's okay. We're always going to keep moving that way, right, in life, and that's good. That's exactly where you should be.
100%. It's always about growth. It's always about
So,
and what you give was what you receive. So I got to give back too,
That's why you set the temperature when you walk in the room. When I walk in a room, and it's not an arrogant way. Some people used to think I was arrogant as hell, because they didn't know me. And once they got to know me, it was like, I thought you was a real son of a bitch. But when I got to know you, it's different.
You're the sweetest thing, like peach cobbler pie. Like peach cobbler pie.
So
you're a beautiful person. So you got a beautiful soul.
So Tamara,
Tamara.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Where your equation in the Dining Divas? How long have you been a diva? I mean, you've been a diva and you've been dining for a minute.
Yes.
You know, tell
Yeah.
us a little bit about your side of, because I know you're entrepreneur and you got other ventures that you do.
Yeah.
Other than Dining Diva as well as Christine. It's not your. I think Christine's Jamaican, really, because
Yeah. Yeah.
Jamaican, you
she
crazy?
have 3 jobs. She have all 3 jobs. All right, Scott.
Seriously.
But your piece in the puzzle, you know, as it coming together, it came together, but it's still coming together.
Yeah.
Your piece, tell us about that.
Yeah. So I am an entrepreneur. I own a vacation rental management company. I'm a realtor, and I'm also a foodie. And literally, my love of food is how I met Christine.
Oh, hold on.
Yes, I know
me
it doesn't look like it,
You're a
but
food-
I'm a foodie.
You got a 6-pack.
I eat.
And you
I eat.
eat.
I eat well.
You eat.
I do.
Oh.
Yeah. Sometimes I hurt my own feelings when I take myself out to dinner. I'm like, "Hey,
Right.
you did that? I do. Yeah.
Okay. You eat.
So my love of food is actually what I this might sound stalkerish. I'm not a stalker, but
You're not?
I follow foodies. I follow chefs. So I have a lot of foodie friends. I have a lot of chef friends. I know all the
I got a lot of
restaurants.
foolish friends too.
Foolish, not so much foolish. But
Oh, you said foodie. Okay, I got you. I got you.
I
I
try
got
to
you.
keep the foolish to a minimal.
Yeah,
I don't have a lot of
yeah.
time for foolish, but
Right,
foodie,
right.
I got time
Give her
for
enough
that.
champagne, foolish comes all out.
All the foolishness, all of it,
Champagne.
all of
All right,
it. I
next time,
do.
So
champagne.
that's a crazy combination: champagne, tequila.
I know, right?
But go ahead
Yeah.
though. I didn't mean to cut you.
So it's probably been, I guess, 4 or 5 years. I've been watching Christine grow her show, her platform, what she's doing, and I'm like, look at her doing her thing. And I'm the kind of person, I don't need to know you to be proud of you.
Right.
I'm really proud to see people in their element doing their thing. I'm a different being in that way. I want to see people win with whatever their thing is, and I'm watching her win, continuously grow. Fast forward to, what was that, 2022? The St. Lucia episode?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so she posted that there were sponsorship opportunities available. I have a company, and I was like, I want to put my company on TV, and I don't want to put together a whole TV show, and I don't have the money to do that either. I don't have the desire. I love real estate.
You didn't have the money.
Not to put together a whole TV show. I don't have that desire.
I
I
said
don't have
didn't.
those. Correct.
I said it didn't.
Yes.
Past
Yes,
tense.
yes.
Didn't want to put
Exactly.
the money towards that, is what she
Towards
said.
that.
There you go.
Yes.
She got other things
So-
to put the money towards.
Exactly.
Make
So-
a whole TV show.
Yes. Yeah, and why reinvent the wheel? She's doing something very well. I don't need to disrupt that, but I can be a part of it and I can have fun with it. So don't threaten me with a good time. That's what she did. And here we are.
I use that
So
expression.
You are a
So-
salesman.
Yes.
said,
Well,
wait
you
a
know what it
I
was?
didn't even have to sell her.
didn't
She
have
was
to.
trying to sell me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Seriously.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a great
So
story.
that's how I got started, and we started working together, and I just saw ways to help her grow what she was doing. And I started putting her into rooms that, I network, I do my thing
Yeah.
in town. I know a few people. So I started introducing her to people and bringing her to places where I was and seeing how we can help to grow the show. Not necessarily to be a part of it, but I wanted to continue to see her win, right? And then we went a few months in, and she's like, "You want to be a diva?" I was like, "Yeah."
You're like, all right.
You
Wait,
said,
eat-
you
eat
said
on
no,
TV.
I'm already a diva.
Right.
What do I sign at?
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's important because the thing is that as I move in life, I obviously have 800 women that I booked, right? Being the boss of all these younger women. I really, with my $1 billion brand I'm trying to build, I wanted to work with
That you are
like-minded.
building.
No, I am building, but at the time, this is where my mind's
We
at.
don't try no
I-
more.
Yeah,
The
no, we
trying is
are
over.
building. I'm already 5 years in, baby. I'm already
Okay.
there. I'm already going. But I'm saying at that time, my mindset was I want to work with like-minded women that are like equal to me, that I can learn from. They can learn from me. We can pour into each other. And but I get real cautious how I move with women because I know women are emotional creatures and I've been around it.
Really?
I've seen it all.
And what are
I've
men?
done it all. Well, they're even worse.
just
They're
creatures by habit.
They're
Oh,
crybabies.
Creatures by habit.
Crybabies. But women are emotional creatures, and I have to move in a certain way, and I know this, and I'm very cautious. Although I still sometimes get sideswiped with a little, something. But when I saw how Tamara just jumped in, she was a collaborative mindset woman. She went to the mastermind with us in St. Lucia with Think and Grow Rich Institute. We got to spend time together. I got to see how she handles stresses and traumas and things and certain things that have gone on over
Is
the
she
couple
good under
months.
pressure?
Amazing. No, she's the best. Shit, she literally kept me so grounded when I was losing my shit sometimes. Honestly, in my industry, as you know, Victor, it is cutthroat. It is wild. And I have a lot of men that come at me sideways. I got great men in my team.
Hold on.
But come
How
at me
they come at you?
sideways. Sideways. And I got to duck and dive.
Yeah.
I'm like, you want to go in the ring in celebrity boxing? Let's go. No.
And we're going to come back to that.
So, but I value and appreciate Tamara because I saw how she was moving. I saw how she was thinking. She wasn't in it for anything other than love. She wanted to love on me. And I was like, hey, I want to love back on you. I want you to be on my team. I see your value. I see how you're moving. I see how you're treating people. I see how you make people feel. That is, nobody cares about your accolades. Accolades mean something to you. Okay. Mm-hmm. I got a lot of them. I got a whole list of them. But at the end of the day, it matters how you make people feel, right? Even what you told us earlier about Flow Rider and how he stopped to go see the people sorting the trash. That means something to people. It's so important. And she does that to everybody we come in contact with. She is a beautiful soul.
It's like it's the law of attraction. You know what I'm saying? I've seen her out for probably a year and a half before we ever really talked because I didn't want to be a part of what she was. I didn't know what she was dealing with.
You said trouble. No,
I was being real
She's
shy.
all good trouble. Good trouble. I promise you.
I was modest with my conversation. How you doing? Thank you. How you know? She would give me her card, and I was like, I got 5 of them, but I'll take another one. But I saw her out working it. You know what I'm saying? In all these different sets. And it's like I was trying to tell somebody the other day, if you can move, if your business, if you're at the Super Bowl, then you're at the Grammys, you're at the NBA All-Star, you're then considered a player in this game. Because, it's a game.
It is
Don't
a
get
game.
it twisted.
It's chess, not checkers, baby.
Yeah, it's a good game. And you got to move. Your next move better be your best
I'm
move.
going to take the king every single time.
Right. And I saw how she was moving. So one day we were at Yolo, I think, and she gave me a card, and I was like, I already have one, but I think I have your number in my phone. And I said, you know what? I'm going to hook up with her. You know what I'm saying? Just to now let me dive in to see behind the curtain.
You say, and I'm going to bring this back. There are 2 points that you said I want to come back to in the production world because you said it. I always say, I may forget what you said, but I'll never forget how you made me feel.
Right.
And we all know how you make somebody feel. Like you said, okay, I got that feeling, and it's just same thing with acting.
And then and she wasn't trying to hit on me. Some of the other, they be trying to hit on you for information or what I freely give. Because God download me every day a fresh anointing. You know what I'm saying? So I give. I'm a giver.
Oh, yeah.
Because the Bible says give, and it should be given unto you good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over. I will call men to give into your bosom.
Amen.
So I give. I give. And I saw that she wasn't it's some of these women out here, they are thirsty. Mm-hmm. And they will do anything. Jinx. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
But when you see them, so you just have to move a certain way, sideways, like you said.
You're coming at me sideways.
You're coming at me sideways and shit. So as you moving, you see these individuals in the set. Okay, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing?
Mm-hmm. Duck and dive, baby. Duck and dive.
You keep it moving. But she never came off as the sideways move, hey, how you doing, boo? Good to see you. Good night, bye. See you guys leaving, dot like that. But some people be so thirsty when all they want to do is, like you said before, They want to get inside and get under you and undergird you to just see what you're doing. And then once they figure they learned enough or got
They try to
sucked
come and be
enough out of
sideways.
you, they sucked enough out of you, then they're gone.
Yeah.
Oh, that bitch ain't shit. She blah, blah, blah,
Me
blah,
and
blah, blah.
Tamara know this first hand, second hand, third hand, fourth hand, and fifth hand. And the thing is, she's not in my space, not until a year and a half ago, but she's got to watch how it works. And I'm like, this is what I lived for 18 years. Is like,
Right.
but at the end of the day, it makes my passion and my purpose even more prominent for me in my life, because I have to stay focused on helping women that want to be helped, women that want to learn, women that want to collaborate. I want them to know that I'm here for them. But women that want to not understand that and they're not ready for that blessing, then they need to go over here and they need to wait until they're ready, because
And
I'm
get developed.
Let
me ask you this. How do you know you have this, I know, but the people that's watching this don't know. You have this fortress around yourself. How do you say no or push off the guy that's there, like where you want to be the executive, when he come at you sideways as we speak?
With a smile.
So, obviously, when I was in my very, very early 20s and I'm running this, big entertainment company, and I was, a hot tamale in my young 20s.
Really?
And
Can we put up a picture? Can we put up one of them 1992 pictures?
And I'll be honest, I got hit on a couple of times, but I've always kind of had a mouth on me, like, hey, that's not, I've always kind of looked you in the eye and been like, that's not how it's going to go down, but this is how it's going to work. I'll be like, thank you for the compliment, like that. Now let's talk business, right? So I was pretty good about that.
What about I'm talking about the full court press.
I'm getting there. there.
Because you going the long route.
No, well, I got to explain it because you're asking me to tell the viewers. They got to understand. They got to feel me.
Yeah, because they don't want. They don't. I want the viewers to know what it takes. Now I'll get back to that though.
All right.
Go ahead.
So after I put the smack down there, right?
WWF motherfuckers.
This is bouncing everywhere, and I'm loving it.
Then it was more about the women that worked for me. But that's where I got really offended when men were coming at my girls sideways. Like, it was nasty, because I don't work for anybody. I work for me. No one pays my check. I don't have to answer to anybody. So if you take advantage of my girl and I send her to your club or I send her to your job and you do anything wrong to her, I'm coming for you.
But do you know why they went at your girls?
Yeah, because they
couldn't get to you.
Of course, and they're
It's just
easy.
like if you can't when you can't get to the head, just go after the arm or a leg.
But listen, they learn real quickly that I don't play. So I used to call them out on Facebook. I'd tag them and tell the whole world what they did. And then they'd beg me to take them off. And I'm like, not till you apologize to my girl and you pay your dues because you owe me money. I used to run it like that.
That's extortion.
No, not really. That's called you owe somebody money for services because they went to your club, they worked your club, they danced, did go dancing, they served shots, they did whatever it was, and you either stole from them or didn't pay them or whatever it was. You're going to pay and you're going to apologize.
But isn't that part of the contractual obligation that you have with them?
It is, but am I going to sue somebody for $500 back 15 years ago? No.
Well, but
I'm going to annihilate them, and they're going to be so scared of me that they're going to be like, Christine, I'll just take it off, please.
Oh, so
and
you're a bully.
No, I am
I
am a bully corrector. For the people that bully my girls, I take care of it. I'm like the vampire slayer. What's her name? The vampire slayer. Come on, Buffy.
Buffy. All right.
Buffy.
I'm going to take this back for a minute. But so you've been very good at if you've run 800 women plus, and you saw her energy and you gravitated toward that. But I have to pay you the compliment too, because I've gotten a minute to get to know you. And if you've seen that many people, for you to see her and say, I want you to be part of this Divas, that's a huge...
She's the truth.
That's what I'm getting at. And I think Cream, like we're talking about, bringing up, after being in this a little while, you can see somebody and get to know, and it. You can see somebody a mile away and be like, they're probably real. They're, and you give off that vibe. You know who you can count on, who's in it for the real reasons or helping. So that's why I think this is fifth season.
Yeah, well, we're filming 4th season of Dining Divas and our 2nd season of Destination Divas, which is our travel spinoff series.
Tell everybody. Come on,
Right.
just come on. Come on. I want to hear all about the divas.
Yeah.
All right. So the show itself, so again, because I booked all those women, I wanted to work with like-minded women that were my peers that I could learn from, and they could learn from me. We can pour into each other versus me just being the boss, right?
Porn teacher.
Pour into.
Oh,
Pour
okay.
into.
I'm
Like
just
your
saying.
mind is
No,
in the gutter because
No,
all your
my mind is
your
not in the
porn
gutter.
is over there in that little box.
You
I'm
know,
gonna sell that box.
We're gonna
That
sell that
is
box
worth
on
money.
eBay.
That's my box.
We go.
All of Ron May's porn is in that box.
Oh man,
No,
when he came in with that, I went,
oh
what's
my
up, Ron?
God.
From 20 years ago.
I've known him a long time. I haven't seen him carrying a hard drive like that. He's like, Vic. I'm like, what's going on?
Oh my God.
y'all are hilarious.
You want to keep going
We
there?
were
We will.
pouring into each other, like,
Yeah, yeah.
professionally, emotionally, and so it was important to me to find people like her. So the show itself is a very positive impact TV show, but it's fast paced, modern, hip. We bring celebrities on. We're on private jets and on yachts and doing all the fun things, but we're also storytelling. So everywhere we go, everywhere we travel, it's about telling the story of the ups, the downs, the struggles of this, the fun, all the things that are inspiring to other people, right? Because you can have really great content without all the drama. We don't have to do Housewives. I think that's overplayed and whatever. I mean, listen, I'm going to be honest. Celebrity boxing. We're about to do the baddies and the side chicks. I'm about to do all that because that's my other job.
I want to sponsor the side chicks because they don't get enough credit. You know what I'm saying? The side chicks, you got to understand about these side
They need
chicks.
sponsors.
They get out of the bed at 2:30 in the
sponsors.
morning and come fulfill their duties.
I'm gonna die.
You know,
I need more wine.
I mean, think about it. They get out of bed
that's why
at
they
2
need
o'clock in the
sponsors.
morning with just a robe on.
But listen,
I
all
gotta
right,
go to work.
and they come and fulfill their obligations, but they don't
How
get
do
enough.
you know that they get out of their bed at 2:30 in the morning?
Because
you have a side chick?
No, I don't have a side chick, but I have people that pour. It's like you said, pour, just like you pour. I have people that pour into my life that I have to minister grace unto them afterwards. You know,
God
when
bless
your
you.
side chick came
Bless your
over,
heart.
and then your main chick left the club with her friend drunk, and they dropped her off, and they back, okay, bye, girl, and she knocking on the door, and the side chick in there. I'm just saying.
Victor, you had no idea what you were about to handle tonight.
As one professional to another, I have no idea
I
how
was
we're
gonna
editing
say, I
this.
don't
I don't know
even
how
know
we're
what
editing
you're
this.
talking
I feel bad for all you. I
don't know what I'm talking
no
about.
editing, putting it up, putting 18 and up or whatever. Yeah,
Wait,
acknowledge.
wait a
and
minute.
Just there it is.
I'm just saying.
I can't even.
I'm for the side chick.
I'm just already like
I'm for the side chick.
totally
Man,
lost control.
The main
It's
chick
like,
don't get nothing from me.
This point, I'm
You
just
didn't
drinking
have
wine.
control to start.
I kind of knew that when we started. I was like, this is gonna get interesting.
We're editing this,
And
right?
Editing what? We don't edit around here.
Thank you.
There's no tape on the floor.
Quite honestly, I should have just hit the live button. And like, here it is, everybody. Good luck.
My face hurts. Hold on.
Play
Wow.
at your own risk.
I really, honestly, when I saw that name, why did I ever even think that it was gonna? I was like, I'm
but
teasing,
it's
I'm
important.
teasing.
It's important
Yeah.
to understand. I have a lot of fun in my life. My life is nothing but fun. But
Really?
I am all about making sure that everyone feels good. Everyone's making money in a place that they're happy and they feel fulfilled, and
Let me
that
ask
is
you
so
this.
important.
What does it take to be a diva?
I run on energy. I'm all about energy. So there's
Right.
no casting calls. There's nothing like that. As I move in life, I travel around a lot. I meet people that
How do you
inspire me.
you travel? How do you travel?
Verijet, duh.
Verijet for all of you.
Yeah.
That's a plug.
Yeah.
Okay. No. I mean, as I move around, I went to Dubai during COVID because I was nominated or I was featured in Entrepreneur Magazine for being the first female founder of a cryptocurrency for women empowerment. I do a lot of crazy things. I'm always somewhere. Like I think last year I probably traveled 12, 15 times. I don't even know. I have no idea.
We're all
But-
over the place.
I saw her
But-
eyes. She's like,
she's like, no.
So
She's
how-
like, you don't
what-
even know.
What is your travel schedule like? I mean,
Well-
as they let me back it up. As a diva, you got the Dining Divas. Do you ever have to it get busy to where you have to split up and be away from each other, but doing the same thing, collectively for the Dining Diva brand?
I think locally we have to separate sometimes because I'm like, okay, I got this really big thing. One of us got to go, and she's like, I got a big thing. One of us got to go, and sometimes we'll separate, the divas out. Sometimes we're all together locally. When we travel, all of our travel has been together in the past year and a half because we sometimes, like Colombia, when we went there, I went with one of my investors for real estate purposes. Christine came and we looked for filming purposes, and now we're filming there, in March. So we've traveled, we've literally been together, working together for the past year and a half, like almost daily. We work together very closely in meetings, traveling. Tonight we were at a tequila tasting. So
To kill you.
I was
Wait,
forced.
can you
I
tell we
was
drank?
forced to eat
No,
four
actually, you're very
courses
good
of
one.
really delicious food, and I
Right.
had about 5-10 courses of tequila,
Wow.
and it was really awesome. I know, it's
And you
tough.
don't drink
It's tough.
tequila.
I don't
to
even
kill
drink
you.
tequila. No,
You're a
I don't.
champagne girl.
I'm a champagne girl.
Because
Yeah.
I met you at, I'm not going to plug them, but the place on
Yeah,
Las Olas one
yeah,
time.
one of our
and you was
offices.
like, oh, I just have champagne. Pour the bottle.
Dude, she can drink
just-
champagne breakfast, noon, and night. I don't know how she
Yeah.
does it, but
Like water, my bubbly water.
sparkly water.
Right. Well, I have so many food questions, but so let me ask you a question. When you're doing it, because of the dining aspect, you're enjoying a meal, it's you're dining together with someone. Do you feel it brings a lot of the element of food and collaboration, and celebrating a meal together probably allows everybody to open up more and share their stories. Is that kind of one of the secrets of the show, or would you say it's just we love food?
Well, I mean that or a glass of wine on a podcast. Either way, where we open up really well.
But the concept is to
that's fun.
promote the business that you're dining in too, right?
It's a lot of
and
things.
the sponsors.
Yeah.
True.
It's
And the
a lot of
celebrities, sometimes the guests, sometimes the chefs. Sometimes,
That's what I'm getting at. Like,
yeah,
well, yeah.
sometimes it's
Yeah.
a sponsor. So, maybe it's this, maybe Ron created this lovely wine, and he would tell us a story about that wine.
Or this
And so-
dessert that I have under here from
You
the
have some
Peach
dessert
Cobbler
for us?
Factory. I have a dessert under here. I've been like, every time the camera's not on me, I've been taking a little bit, but.
So you over here eating
That-
dessert and
good
didn't
plug.
even
Good.
offer
That
us
was
none?
that was a little messy, but it's all right.
You like you like that?
So yes, the stories are a really big part of everything, and that's one of my favorite parts. I love the food, right? I love the travel, but it's really fun being able to hear people's stories, where they're coming from, what they've done, what they've accomplished. Her story's freaking amazing, and she provides these opportunities. So although my background is real estate, I've now, we're business partners. We work together on the shows. I help to put the shows together, and it's really amazing. That's one of my favorite things.
Yeah,
is-
y'all are together a lot because I never call one or the other. And she's in the background. Who's that in the background? Oh, that's Tamara. Oh, who's that in the background? Oh, that's
We're
Christine.
really busy right now. I'm not gonna lie. 2024 is a while in.
Oh, you've been lying all the time?
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
No, well, first of all, to your question, food is a universal language, right? So food
I
brings
thought
people.
music was a universal language. Food is too?
It is, well, yeah, but if you're
both.
gonna have conversation, food
Right.
is what brings
You
people
could bring
together
people together.
over conversation, and it's so amazing and impactful when we travel. How people react to us, like when we went to California, when we went to Utah, when we went to New York, the difference of how people reacted and the stories that we got and the love and the excitement that we were there filming. It just changes you. It just makes you feel so good, like there's such a good feeling about that, like versus like these drama TV shows. And listen, there's a market for everything.
Right.
But I love what we're doing and the impact that we're making.
Do you see you guys taking it to like putting on some Buddy Lee jeans, Luke Casey cowboy boots, and taking it down in the country and do some Dining Diva like
For sure, we're going to Nashville, Tennessee.
No, wait, what did we
Hold
already
on.
do in
Love
Utah?
that.
Tell them about Utah.
Utah?
Oh,
that ain't the
well,
country.
in Utah,
We were in
I
the
don't know. We were
country.
horseback
We
riding.
were horseback riding in the
that's
snow
the
in
mountains.
the
snow
mountains.
That's
in
the
the
snow
mountains.
in the mountains. That's
Okay,
not.
well, we're going to
I'm talking about
Nashville.
the South.
There was a
What is
live
Nashville?
zebra
I
there.
ain't say South.
Okay, we
I
had a
said
live
South.
zebra.
A live zebra counts.
A live zebra and like straight cooking in the middle of
and
the country.
Goats. Like
Yeah, it was no joke.
We were out in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
Yeah, 17
Okay.
acres. Of
We
just,
do all of it. We do
But
the.
Nashville is cool. But I want you to come on down to Texas, and and
Okay.
Is that an
Well,
invite?
I was gonna say
Mississippi and
we love all
Louisiana.
that. Yes. yes.
Get some gumbo, in
Yes.
New Orleans or something
Ooh.
like
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? I have a
Hook it
good
up.
plug that
Let's
we
go.
could do for one of my good friends. His auntie, she just retired. I think she cooked that one. I don't want to call out the hotel because I'm not plugging them. They ain't gave me no rooms, but she cooked for like 4 presidents, and she cooks the best gumbo. I'm talking Obama, Clinton, and Bush. I think while they were in New Orleans, they had her gumbo, and she's amazing. I think we need to get down to New Orleans and do a show too.
I would love
With just
that.
Check it out.
That's great. No,
Don't
just-
tempt me with a good time,
Right,
Ron.
but just
I
long
got a
as
couple
long
empty
as it's
months
not
on the
doing
calendar.
Mardi Gras
No,
time
no,
or
no,
nothing
no,
like that.
no.
Because the spirits should run wild.
No.
And I have to.
I did Mardi Gras once.
I'm a
wanna do
bishop,
that.
and I can't have my
You're Jewish, I thought. No?
A
I'm
Jewish bishop.
yes,
Okay.
I don't know.
Rabbi,
that much.
bishop.
But okay.
All that.
don't wanna go during Mardi Gras.
Listen.
Yeah.
I'm all things to all men that I might win some. Okay, so
Okay.
if I'm in Rome, I'm a Roman.
Okay.
If I'm in Dubai, shalom alaikum.
Are you chaos right now?
So
Like
you're
chaos
gonna
phase?
so you're gonna help us with hooking up New Orleans.
Absolutely.
Did we get this
All
on
right.
record? Just make sure that we have this filmed.
New Orleans
As
is
long
on
as I
the
get
calendar.
executive producer's credit
Oh,
and
sure. I said nothing but a thing.
some other things that goes along with that, but we'll talk about that off camera unless you want everybody to know your business.
I don't know what that is.
Look at that.
But the executive
You want?
producer
Oh, you want to
name-
dine with the divas?
Oh, there you
Okay.
go.
No,
We
No,
can do that.
we got you, boo. We got you, baby.
I want to see y'all shine, but I want to have the battery to the ignition of the light that make you shine. I don't have to be all in the video,
All up on stage.
all on stage, dancing.
Come on, Ron. Let's do it.
No, but we got to do New Orleans though.
Let's do it.
Please,
Definitely,
let's go.
definitely got to do
Yes.
New Orleans. I think.
Yeah.
But some people, the light finds them, and I've known him long enough that I'll give you a little story on. It was at University of Miami, 2017 Impact, and it was talking about future of entertainment and virtual reality and all this stuff. And DJ Khaled was
I
performing.
was there.
I was one of the speakers. This world keeps getting smaller. Hold on. So my son, Luke, who's here, right? So we got a bunch of cameras. I'm filming it for the event, and I'm one of the speakers. And he's like, yeah, I'm coming through. I'm like, awesome. So he sees Luke, my son, at this time, who's 12 or 13. I have this
13.
video. I have to, I'll you know what? I got to put it below. I'm going to find the video and put it. The place is going crazy. DJ Khaled's performing, and I'm sitting there. I'm like watching the cameras, making sure everything's good up there. He comes in, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, he grabs Luke. Okay, now Luke is, blonde-haired, little, this. Grabs him by the hand and walking up to the center of the stage, coming up the thing, and DJ Khaled stops and is like, oh my God, OG Ron May lost his mind. People are clearing the thing, and he's coming up with this little blonde white boy, like walks up on stage, literally standing there. They stop. They're doing the handshake. Everybody's gonna have to click link in the video, and I'm like, so it's funny that he says he doesn't have to be on it. You guys will show up. The mayor's gonna be like, Ron May's in the house. We gotta get. I've seen it happen more times than I can tell you. So.
But it's not intentionally. It's
No,
just
no, 100%.
When I get there,
No,
I told you,
absolutely.
when I come in a room, I
He brings
am
the
the
heat.
thermostat. I come to change the temperature.
I've seen it many, many times.
He's honoring
That
that.
is true.
No, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm laughing.
And we had
when
a
he said-
great time to look at the playback and on the goggles and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
because we was shooting virtual reality long before a lot of these people even knew about it. And to look at that, and it's like when you look at it in the thing, you're on stage, like the turntable. You touch it, you think you can touch the turntable. Is like so.
That's
I'll
so
put a link
wild
to the
that I was
footage
there
below.
too.
I know.
I
and
actually
that's-
did all the interviews backstage for that.
Right.
I might have interviewed you. Maybe that's where I got your number. I don't know. I don't
It's
know. Like,
such a weird-
but I was
The
there.
world is
Right.
moving back to you guys and New Orleans. That's already been on.
You know what that
documented.
means? That means that we're all running on the same frequency and we're all doing good
Absolutely.
things.
Yeah.
Because
Absolutely.
if we keep running into each other, we keep meshing in all the right areas. We're doing the right things.
And now you're here on my podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks to
very much.
Ron.
Thank you, Ron.
Thank you, Ron.
And by the way, they will be back. I'm sorry, man.
Okay.
They
Is that-
will be back for the Ron May show.
Oh, you heard it. I've been trying to. I think I have
They
footage from
gon'
2016.
we like. I got people that's
I need you
coming.
to have the Ron.
Yeah.
The cannabis thing, we got to touch on that because that's a hot topic.
Yep.
And then some NFL players that said like, just tell me when.
Are you going to get down with the Get Down like Shay did?
The who?
Pull all the stops. Like Shay did
No.
with Cat.
No.
You're not going to get
There's
all the
only-
juice?
There's only one Ron May. I cannot be emulated or duplicated. So therefore, it won't be like what he's doing. He's good at what he do. He doing his thing. God bless him. I'm gonna do me.
So give me the rundown of what the Ron May show is all about.
The Ron May show is gonna be informative. It's gonna be some nasty stuff. It's.
What a surprise.
I'm just. It's gonna be a titty out or two.
He says, I don't want the dirt. I want the juice.
I want the dirt. Fuck the dirt. Give me the juice. It's gonna be loose now. I'm just anything can happen, but it won't be way over the top, like because I do have a moral compass that I have to navigate through this life of mine. I mean, I just
Being a
turned.
Jewish bishop.
I just turned 32.
gotta-
a Jewish bishop. You know what I'm saying? Like they
Dying.
I couldn't do certain things and then expect to be under the Jewish bishop covenant.
Exactly.
But we gonna see.
We gonna see.
And
We
that
gonna see.
And that takes me back to Dining Divas.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ooh, chicka.
Yeah, exactly. So while you guys are putting this together, so from an entertainment standpoint, because I think it's interesting that you've recently been into it. What's been share some of the journey from coming from a whole nother industry into this space?
It's pretty wild. Like I wake up every day and I'm like, is this real life? And it is real life. She's dope. She's she's not gonna be like, hey, I'm dope. I'm gonna tell you she's dope. She's a very
The bitch bad.
I'm telling you.
That's a bad bitch. And you too.
Creative, smart. Thank you.
What
Creative,
y'all should
smart.
do. Yeah, go ahead. Why you laughing, man? Well, something just hit me. Like I got this thing, like, and I'm gonna let you
Is it
hold your
Tourette's?
thoughts. No, Tourette. No. It's not Tourette's. Do you know Tourette?
I do.
Ron, you just met your match.
No.
You just
a
met your
friend-
match.
She said.
You know what? I see a celebrity boxing match right here.
But she said, "Do I have Tourette's?" Tourette's, the derivative of Tourette's is, I think his name is David Tourette. Is it the French neurologist?
I don't know. Is that it?
It's a neurological damage in your head that makes your motherfucker. I don't have Tourette.
We're hitting it all.
But what I was just thinking about when you were saying that, and I had to bring down, like you do real estate,
Yeah.
and you're a dining diva. You get a big luxury house that you got to show. Why not just shoot some shit right in there?
Oh, I do. I tie it all together.
Just
We
right,
do.
Yeah.
just right in their shit. Like I'm showing the house,
Literally.
but we shooting a show right in the
Yeah.
house. That'd be cool. That'd be
Part of
dope.
what we're doing is like when we go to Medellin, when we go to Beverly Hills, we look to work with different realtors in those areas. I'm with a global real estate company,
Right.
and so
And
I'll
you
partner.
and I've read that the building that we're in, Gold Coast, you took your course at Gold.
I did. Gold Coast is pretty awesome. I
Yeah.
love Gold Coast. Yeah, they're really great.
Shout out to Gold Coast. We're gonna plug Gold Coast.
Yes. Now I have to give them a plug because they really do a great job at teaching students information that's helpful to them in the real estate career and in their profession. And so definitely would recommend Gold Coast. It's an awesome school.
Okay. And so if I want to take a class in mortgage or whatever, I
Turned
should.
into a commercial.
I should
I know,
just-
right?
I go to Gold Coast. But wrapping up, closing.
Are we wrapping? We didn't even get to celebrity boxing. What,
I know, we
what's
still
going
don't.
on? We got more.
Huh?
We'll cover celebrity box. All right. Wait, I think we're going somewhere with this. Before we went off on Tourette's, I wanted to kind
On
of
Tourette's.
Sorry.
reel it
I
out.
was.
Ron May has
think we were-
Tourette's
That's
syndrome.
20 minutes. You know?
She said Ron May has Tourette's syndrome.
I'm going to need you guys to,
That it is a neurological damage of the mind.
as I'm staying in this podcast, can you check real quick and see if AI can remove me from the certain pieces of where
Change the background
Yeah.
for certain
100%.
conversations.
Blur it out. Just
Because I can just see they getting snipped and be like, I knew it. You know,
Oh,
today's
Lord.
world we live in. Oh, man.
Dude, we could talk about that.
Oh, no.
So
yeah,
no,
we're in both
we don't
of
want
the
to talk
business.
about that. Let's talk about celebrity boxing.
yeah. Let's talk about that.
Because that's definitely safe zone.
I don't know.
So I'm gonna ask
I don't know.
who am I from a male? Give me from a female perspective, and then from a male perspective, who would you like to see that would be a big draw on celebrity boxing?
Well, it's not what I would like to see. It's like who's really amped up to do it. You know, a lot of times we like
No, let me redo that.
get it out.
Who would you think the people want to see? Because you are the people's choice. Who would you think the people want to see celebrity boxing? Female first, then male.
Well, when we go from my Dining Divas and my purpose there to celebrity boxing, those are two different things in the industry, right?
Oh
That's
shit! Hold
important.
on! It
No,
just
we
hit
need
me.
to- we need
It
to-
just
we need
hit
to
me.
do it. We need
It
to
just
do
hit
this
me.
before I
It
go
just
in
hit
deep.
me.
Before I go in
The
deep,
Dining Divas versus whoever housewives.
Same. Put the housewives together. We're
No,
not
no,
the
no,
same.
no. You mean to beat them hoes ass, beat them housewives ass. I'm just saying. But go ahead though. Go ahead. I just had to get that out.
In Atlanta, let them battle it out. That's not us.
it was like about to be like vomit of the mouth. He had to get it out. Like it's coming up. It's coming up. I know. So I have to
Regurgitation?
decipher. I have to decipher this because it's important. People who are not in entertainment do not understand. You can wear many hats, right? You have a celebrity that can play a crackhead in a movie and then play the superhero the next year, and like that's part of entertainment. So understand that my passion, my purpose
Well,
is Dining
that's
Divas.
me.
I know. We all
Because
know
I smoke
that,
crack
but-
all night and then get up the next day and be a fucking hero. I'm just saying.
I'm trying to get
Please
to a
don't
point.
smoke crack. Crack is whack. Is that
Crack
what
is
they say?
whack.
Wait, no.
We got
Dan-
East Coast, West Coast.
No, I don't smoke crack.
Divas,
Where's Dare?
Housewives, crack going on.
Where's
I
Dare?
smoke Mellow Fellow. Give me some of my Mellow
This shit
Fellow.
has gone
Can you
off
bring me
rail.
some of my
Time
Mellow
is
Fellow?
it? It's
Yeah.
1:16
All right,
a.m.
everybody-
Give me some more product.
Cut off Ron from the red wine.
I told y'all don't invite me no fucking way.
Can we get
5 bottles down.
5 bottles
gotta-
down.
Doing good.
God.
We are going to find out this.
What 21 cannabis,
You're
baby.
gonna
not
have
crack,
to
is
edit.
it?
You're gonna have
Okay.
to edit though.
That's
Out of
fine.
this.
That's legal. We can
don't-
show.
It's gonna be like a
I'm
whole.
not editing shit.
It's gonna be a whole mission.
If you made it to this part, strap in because it's going to get crazy.
Congratulations.
Yes.
If you made it to this part, bitch, hang on.
grab something.
Lord.
Oh my God.
Get you a glass of red wine or a couple of
I'm gonna
them.
need another one. I don't know.
Yeah, I think we're.
So, all right, let's try.
We're going to take a break and we're back on the other side. Don't you move and don't you touch that dial.
Welcome back to the Ron May Show. Delete that chaos made up there. Welcome back to the Ron May Show.
Motherfucker, I knew. See, I knew this shit was gonna go down like this.
Logo?
Why?
Right. Put their logo up now.
Listen,
like
how-
We're transitioned.
We're gonna just like blur it out. Okay. Good.
why?
Okay.
Because we smoking?
Well,
Turn it
that's
in
not
like-
really Dining Divas. You know, that's more so. That's more
Dining
so.
with
You know what? You know what this is right now? It's organized
Okay.
chaos. So that's
That's
what
okay,
it is.
okay, I'm gonna
so
put it
first
out.
of all,
I'm gonna put
that's
it out.
actually my nickname.
I mean,
Organized
no, I mean,
chaos.
go ahead.
That's how this.
Do your
That's
thing.
how I wound up naming the company Chaos Made, because you never go to a shoot and it's not chaos. You have to organize the chaos. If you don't bring it,
Hey, see, we're here. We're here, Victor.
we've been doing this for
We're
a minute.
here. Yeah, we
We've been doing this for a
have.
minute.
There's a synergy between people who are as crazy as we are that continue in this business of chaos.
We're flying in our sponsor.
They're flying. Come
Flying
on
in the
the
sponsor.
Marriott.
Yeah, this is good.
Hey,
Okay.
look here, man.
We just lost it.
Ooh, that was good.
The spot.
You want it? No. My bad.
I would love to know all about the boxing. Can you please tell me? You previously were doing this?
Well, I've been with celebrity boxing for 12 years.
Right.
So I was a promoter for them. I've thrown the big press releases, press conferences. I've managed a lot of the fights, especially in South Florida. I was the ring announcer for the Black China Alicia Megan fight with Flavor Flav. I fought a mob wife back. That was a lot of fun. I've actually fought twice already, but I'm looking to fight again.
Did you
I'm
win?
down. I did.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I have the belt, so you know.
You what?
Yeah, I won. She's a little salty about it, but I won, and she don't like it. And so we had a big social media war over
So
it.
when is the rematch?
Well, I would be down for it, except for she's like so mad at me. I don't know if she would actually rematch me.
And then you have to stop all this lifestyle, this diva lifestyle for 10 months?
Absolutely.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No,
see,
To
that's
train
stopping.
and be focused.
I work out a lot. The last 6 weeks has been different because it was like birthday, Mexico, New Year's, holidays.
traveling.
But I
Yeah.
usually am working out like 5 days a week. I get up
Really?
at 6 a.m. I run on the beach for at least an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. I go to the gym 3 times a week and I lift hard. Like I don't play. I'm all about it. So I mean, I love boxing.
She's a beast.
Yeah.
A pretty little beast.
Oh, yeah.
She's a
Yeah.
So that's why you mentioned the question about you being security for me. I think that'd be cool as
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
You get your
I'll fuck them up.
yeah, we get your little earpiece and shit when I get
Exactly.
out. You open the door for me when I get out, and you got
What
the
was-
earpiece on, and
What was that show? There's a
Shit ain't
guy.
connected to
It's on
nothing.
Netflix. There's a series, and the guy he has 2 security guards, and they wear like the white lipstick, and they have. You didn't see that show? I gotta find it. So it's a guy, and he has a.
that
he
must
has
be on the
girl
Drag
security
Queen
guards.
Network.
No,
They're not wearing white
it's
lipstick.
girls on each side. He has security guard girls.
Ain't
and they're
nothing sexier than
badasses.
a
They carry their-
female
They carry
security.
their guns and shit. Like they pulled out.
There's
What is
nothing.
that show? It's a Netflix show. I'm gonna show you guys.
Ron, you should
But
pull
that
up on
should
the
be
Dining
you.
Divas, and you have me and Tamara on each side with
I'm
our
just
guns in our
saying.
pocket and just pull up with white lipstick on.
Badasses.
No,
Yeah.
we going prostitute red. We ain't doing
What?
prostitute red.
Oh, the lipstick. Okay.
Yeah, prostitute
That's
red.
fine.
Yeah, we
All right,
we
you
gotta
cut
be
this
up.
part out.
He
I
hired
don't even
us.
know what's
He hired us
what's
for
worse
security.
is now I feel like I'm there.
Macy's sell prostitute red lipstick.
Well, once you said that, I feel like now all of a sudden I'm down there because I immediately that Robert Palmer plant video with me
Oh,
Addicted
Right.
to
yes,
Love
yes,
and
yes,
the girls.
yes,
When he said
exactly.
that, I went, I know where he's going with
Yes,
this.
Exactly.
And I'm like,
you know,
so
we do the same thing. They
Oh,
get out, they
Ron.
hot, sexy
happens-
dress with the earpiece
there
on. We're moving talent.
trying
We're
to-
moving talent. Talent is walking. You know, and they on point. They got the glasses on. You know, they
There it is.
focus.
I actually wouldn't be good security. I like champagne.
No, it's okay.
You
Yeah,
have like
I'm
a
gonna
super, you
need
have like
to-
bottles. And you can be like kind of like
I'll bring my
Instead of
spray
putting out
water.
a gun, you just
Sprayed ass.
spray him and hit him with those bottles.
like.
Get him one of the, what are those metal bottles?
Yeah.
You know, you
My
done.
face
that's
hurts,
true.
guys. My face hurts.
Like nunchucks. We'll put a string on them.
Yeah.
Take out like a bunch of people, pop it open,
Yeah.
and walk over the body.
That's true.
Oh, I saw it.
Take you a little sip.
That's what happens when you're a movie director.
I know, right?
Visualize the moment. I'm like,
You're like,
I'm with
slow
it.
motion.
Okay, and you back to A, everybody, and go.
There goes the court. Pop.
Yep,
You know,
100%. Slow motion.
But see, that's
the drool comes out.
Exactly. Tooth pop. Okay, sorry.
This is a production problem
Yeah,
that we
this-
have,
you
right?
see this, yeah.
Yeah. Like, can you just make it pop a little more?
Just one more time. All right. Back to the boxing. We are going to get through this. Tell me.
Are you sure? Because I'm out of wine.
I know we need to get.
I'm just kidding.
oh, Oh,
This has to be the most painful podcast you've ever done.
Y'all talk amongst yourselves.
Are you
I'm gonna
crazy?
get the wine, y'all. Hang on.
we done had some nights.
This has to be the most painful podcast.
No.
Are you good? No, I'm good. I have more bottles. Are you guys sure? Yeah, we're good. All right, here we go. Flying in some wine. Let's cover the label. Covering our label.
We need wine
But
sponsorships for the
we
show.
can do we can do the overlay of a label if somebody wants to sponsor.
Yes. This is the best beep version, and then we just cut that out.
Yeah. Well, now they're doing that where you put the label. There's like that material you put the label on, and then you can put any label over it in editing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I actually
so
do.
Everyone's telling me about it. Like, Christine, you need to do that with all your bottles. And I'm like, that sounds like a lot of work. That sounds like a lot of extra work.
Yeah.
It's an extra
But
hour
I can
of
see
post.
with movies, particularly, how that would be very
Oh,
valuable.
100%. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Magically.
People don't understand, Victor. Let's talk about this because I think this is an important topic. People don't understand what it takes to make these kind of TV shows and movies and podcasts and all the extras that go into it. It is insane amount of time.
So let's hear it from a professional perspective. Victor, what does it take?
No, my. Wow, where do I even begin? Pick one. A show, a podcast, a movie, or what you?
Just a show. Just
Anything.
a show.
Start from pre-production to actual shooting to post-production.
I've never seen. Well, I've never been on Dining Divas. I haven't
yet.
been, but I could say that a show like yours, you have to organize the locations, you have to get the releases, you have to make sure it's all set, you have to get your team, you have to get the production dates, and then you have to magically somehow get everybody together. So the pre-production that goes into this, especially if you're going to have, if it's live where people are walking around versus shutting the place down. So, I mean, just going through my head, you have all that, the insurance, a million different things that go on. Then you have to bring everybody there hours and hours early.
Feed them,
refeed them, reshoot that shot because
Then get 'em
we
drunk.
didn't get it because the chef moved too fast. Because you're dealing, I'm gonna just throw it out there. Probably besides the two of you or few that are professionals, you're dealing with a lot of people that are going to be nervous on camera. The chef's going to be like, the plate will jiggle, so you're like, let's do that again. And if you're like, do it again, they melt down. So you have to warm them up and be like, no, you're doing great. That's so good. You know what? It was my camera guy. He didn't get it. I'm like, yeah. And then so now that one plate shot took an hour.
Victor, you're hired. Done.
And wait, oh no, I'm just beginning. So
I know.
then you got all that and you got to go back. And then if you're lucky, you got the right audio. Tell me about audio.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, dude. Because we actually do live. We don't shut down places. So imagine.
Number one thing in this business. You want to get in this business and make money, learn audio because
I'm gonna
everybody.
drink to that.
Everybody,
Learn audio is key.
Everybody's like, I want the camera. I'm like, listen. And then they come and they're like, what kind of camera? You have Reds, you have all that. I'm like, no. A camera is a tool like a hammer. You got to think about lighting first.
Yeah.
Lighting first.
Right.
The word photography comes a derivative of Latin from, so you need your lighting, you need your lens, then you need sound. Then let's talk about the camera and the sensor and all the rest of the bullshit that goes on to it. Then, after you get all that, you filled up all these hard drives, you got to go in a post. And you got to get somebody who knows how to edit and tell a story. Because you're going to get 10 takes, and then you got to weave that cut when the food... And you're weeks in a good edit to get 24, which is a 30-minute show. It's 20.
So
you have bumper stingers, commercials, and all the shit that you got. So it's... People, they think, I'll just go shoot this. Months.
Ron was right about you.
Months.
I love you. Thank you so much for understanding me. Headphone to headphone. Headphone to headphone.
So sometimes do you take 3 and put it with take 8 and put them together to make that scene?
I sat in there a few years ago and I had somebody who was new in the business and she put a lot of money into a movie, short film, because she was getting in the business, super sweet girl. And the actor they hired was horrible. And we're sitting there and we're trying to cut this for hours. And I'm looking, going, and I stopped. And before they called action, the guy was just sitting there like this. And I was like, wait a minute, we're just going to cut back to that reaction. So ironically, a lot of his reactions were before the camera even, before he started acting. And so what you just said, you'll take stuff from before you were rolling and after you're rolling and glue that shit together because
Babe, man, people don't understand. Like when I go into editing, I watch something and I'm
produce a
going,
show-
I'm going milliseconds. I'm going back. I'm like, no, 51.45, and then I'm like, cut out this breath, cut out this this word, and then I'm putting sentences together, making new sentences.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's almost like the production that you guys that I played earlier, right?
Yeah.
There's some parts
Yeah.
in that like when somebody's singing something and they say,
Right.
you got to go in when you mixing and take out that
Yes, absolutely.
because you can hear it in songs.
It's perfection. We're about perfection.
I'm a perfectionist.
Me too. And even with and we do reality TV. So to your point, we're not shutting down the place. This is not, we're not doing 8-10 takes. We're doing usually 1, maybe 2 if it's not good, but we're running it for 20 minutes. And now that's just one segment out of 10. So we're doing an hour and a half to make 21 minutes, 22 minutes, right? So that we have to cut down to the millisecond. And then we have to use B-roll to interlace all of those different,
Absolutely.
angles. And we have a 3-camera angle production.
Right.
So it's insane. People have no idea. It's crazy.
Right.
It's crazy.
I
But
keep going and keep going.
But here I'm here with you, Victor, and with you, Ron, because I know you guys get me, and I'm very proud of what I put together, and I love it, and I love the creative process. I love seeing the finished product. I get fulfilled by having a finished product and seeing it and being like, okay, I did that, and I feel good about it.
Well, let's say you inspired your partner.
Yeah.
So when you're creating something and people see that, and that's what I say all the time because I've seen people who try and do it mechanically. It's like I'm going to shoot this. I'm going to, and this is a good point. You'll see people who are cinematographers and they approach it all from the angle or the lighting and after you've been in the business long enough, you're like, it's about the act. It's about that moment. And when you're not dealing with real actors, like which is a lot of time you're not, you got to pull a performance out of somebody that doesn't. And if they have dead energy or they're nervous, the worst thing you have is somebody who's super nervous because you feel that when you're watching them.
Yeah.
And then you're like, how do you do it? So I know you're doing stuff where you're covering that and putting B-roll over it. And I already,
but listen, even with Tamara, when she first was on my show, she was so timid and so quiet and so shy. I pulled it out of her. She is now very comfortable in her own skin. And you know what? That actually makes me feel fulfilled because now I'm doing a service to other people where I'm getting them to be able to speak their piece and be able to feel comfortable about being open, and it's a beautiful thing, all of it, not just the finished project, but also just the whole journey, the whole experience,
Yeah.
Oh, I totally.
When I first started, it was that was my first time having cameras in my face like that and just speaking, on camera. So I was very shy and reserved, and I was like, oh my gosh, So a lot of nervousness, a lot of anxiety. The production team, they were like, just chill, relax, and they just
Drink
talked
some
to
more
me.
champagne.
Well, they just talked to me. They walked me through it, and then they asked me questions, and they helped me feel comfortable. And as we continue to go, I felt more and more comfortable. So now, where we had several new ladies on the last filming in Mexico, and I'm the one coaching them and saying, just chill, relax, like follow Christine's lead. She's going to ask you questions. Follow, Rui, he's part of the production team. They'll talk to you, and it's just a regular conversation. So you don't have to have this perfect speech. You don't have to have this, whole.
You go
made up.
into character.
Yeah.
And my little niece Jade, I think she was about 12 years old, 13, and the line director gave her the line, and we sitting in the studio, and they said action. Jade might have sat there for 2 minutes. Then went into the shit. Well, when she went into it, she had the shit. I'm like, when she gonna read this damn line? Did she fall asleep?
Yeah.
Because she had her head down. I'm like, did she fall asleep on the set? You know what I'm saying? But she was getting into that character to deliver the line the way he wanted it. You know what I'm saying?
I love that. That means that she's a thinker. She actually processed it before she did it. I love that.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't process a lot of shit before I say it. No filter.
That's what I love about you. Oh, okay. So I could easily go on for another few bottles of wine, but let's, in the next 5-10 minutes, let's try and, I want to hear more about where your successes, but where you're going, and you're empowering people. And I think it's amazing. I do, because when Ron was telling me about it, and then I started looking up, I'm like, there's great energy in this, and it comes across, and that's why I think the show's doing well, and you're doing well, and I'm excited. But that being said, tell everybody, like, how do you also, and I'll say this as a creator, where do you find that energy?
It's naturally in her. She wakes up like that.
I do wake up like that. I just I'm not satisfied with just the status quo. I got to do something that's just out every single day. I got to wake up and I got to go hard. Like, and it's not about, I don't compete with anybody. I don't watch other people. I'm in my own mindset. As a matter of fact, the first time I watched food and travel shows to compare to my shows was actually in season 3. I said, you know what? Now that we're a national, now that we're moving in this direction, I want to see what other people are doing. I did all of that just in my own brain because I did not want to try to mimic anybody or accidentally mimic. You know how it is as a creative.
100%.
So I was like, I didn't want to see. I don't want to see nothing, right? I just wanted to focus on my...
smart.
Yeah. And
Very smart.
When I did look at it, I was... Honestly, Victor, I had to pat myself on the back.
I love that. Look in the mirror. That's your competition.
Yeah.
I had to pat myself on the back, dude. I'm not even lying. I watched all the shows. And I was like, yo, my shit is so dope. I went on Hulu, Netflix, a Peacock, every single freaking network I could find. I looked for I will tell you the only show that I was like, all right, they got me. Zac Efron's, whatever, I forgot the name of it, the travel show, because come on, the guy's got tons of money.
Oh, well, you have an unlimited budget.
Unlimited budget.
Very different.
The shots were amazing, and the stories, because I'm about storytelling. I want to make impact. I don't just want to be like, oh, I'm fabulous, and I'm like traveling the world and eating great food. I want people's stories to be told while I'm doing it. I want it to be impactful. I want it to be meaningful. And he does do a great job, but he has unlimited budget.
Yeah,
so if that's the only one I felt competition, I was like, okay, that's good competition.
To piggyback off that, like my man Chico de Virgo, my good friend, my mentor, one of my mentors from Hot 105, one of his slogans, it ain't bragging when it's true. You know what I'm saying? So you could continue to pat yourself on the back, because me and me get along real good. I could be in a restaurant eating by myself, and I asked me, is he ready to go? He said, me too.
I love that.
That's great.
Listen, I struggled. I went homeless for my TV show. I went through a lot of things for my brand and for my vision and for my purpose. So I have no problem giving myself kudos when I need to, because I'm not.
You should do that every day, though.
I do. I know I do, but I do it.
Do
in a
you
way
talk to yourself?
Hey, of course I talk to myself.
Just don't answer
yourself. Of course,
yourself.
I'm a creative. Of course I talk to myself.
Just don't answer yourself.
I talk to God. I talk to myself. I talk to my vision. I speak things to an existence. I'm a manifester. I'm a visionary. I'm I'm an empath. I'm all the things. So I have to talk to myself, because nobody else is going to come and pick my ass up. I mean, yeah, maybe I've got people like Tamara in my corner. Great. But how did Tamara get in my corner? Because I believed in me first. Right? Otherwise, I wouldn't even be here. People aren't going to pick up on what you're doing unless your energy is so high, your frequency is so vibrating on the right frequency that everybody wants to jump on your bandwagon. Like, you got to be your best friend first. You got to be your best supporter first.
Self-love, self-love.
100%.
So let me ask you that. How many official divas are there?
So on each show, we have 6. All right?
Right.
And only me and Tamara
Are
cross
the
over.
main 2. But do you rotate the divas?
No, I bring all of them on all the shows. So on the Dining Divas, which is more of a restaurant foodie show, we do have like 2 mains for each segment, and then all the girls come to dine, because we do the cocktails, we do the kitchen. We're not putting 6 girls in the kitchen.
Right. So how do one young aspiring divalette that's out there, how do you become a diva? What's the You just can't be a diva, man.
So diva is a funny word because people see it as a negative connotation. I want to kind of repurpose that name into a positive, because I feel like diva is, like Beyonce says, a female version of a hustler and a woman who knows what she wants and goes after it. And that's what we are. Like, we're empowered women. We feel good about where we're going, what our direction is, what our vision is. That's what a diva is to me. It doesn't mean you have to be a nasty person or a vindictive person or ego trip person. None of that. So that's number one. Number two, right now I run on energy and meeting people that just kind of vibe with me. But in the future, what we've been
But
talking
you project
about,
that energy first
right,
to
exactly.
receive it back.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah. And then what we would like to do as we move forward is we're going to have Dining Divas in different cities. So Dining Divas, Texas, Dining Divas, California, New York. And then we want it to be kind of a movement for women of different, diverse, backgrounds and ethnicities to come together.
So what about the Project Divas?
What is the prize?
I didn't want to ask.
You're some Section 8 divas.
We don't
What
need
about
to
the
know
Section 8
about that.
divas? Are you going to look out for them too?
Well,
They
she
need a
said women of
platform.
all backgrounds, and so some of us, I came from the projects.
Well, I am a project.
I'm a little fine
Yes, you are.
tuned, a little polished now, but
Yeah.
Section 8, government cheese, food stamps, all that. So
yeah, that's good.
No, and I've been down that road
Don't
too. So I
don't
can't
despise
even.
your small beginnings.
I can't even say
Exactly.
nothing bad. What I'm saying is that it's very important to me moving forward as we continue to expand and grow because we are building our own network, Dining Empire. The framework's done. We haven't launched the network yet, but it's coming this year, 2024. And for me, it's all about, finding women that are in a collaborative mindset that want to build with other women, elevate with other women, not selfish, not greedy, not egotistical. Like, 'cause there's so much more you can do when you're in a group setting. God, if people just don't understand. Women don't understand. Stop being jealous. Stop being hateful. Stop being egotistical. Like, the more that you uplift your people around you, the more they're going to uplift you, and the more that you're going to rise, and you're going to rise fast. I mean, Napoleon Hill talks about it. I mean, every big thought leader talks about it. You have to collaborate, mastermind. That's how the third brain is created. That's why we just went on to Mexico and did this.
So you mean Tim? I got 3 brains?
No, but right now we're doing third brain right here. Right here we have 4 people
We have 4
collaborating,
brains, actually.
and we're making a third brain. Like, that's what Napoleon Hill talks about, and it's very impactful and very empowering.
So let's kind of back up a little bit. How was your upbringing? Did you
Are you my therapist now too?
no, did you want to become a diva for the sake of your shortcoming by getting pregnant early in life? And was that a burden or you felt it was a setback for you?
Not at all. No. My daughter was a freaking blessing. All it did was just
No, I'm telling you,
make
when she
me-
came, she was a blessing. But before, it was just
it wasn't
you
a
was just
setback
on a
at all.
pull-out mattress, and he didn't pull out.
First of all, I was cooking a baby with a chef at a restaurant, and then I had the baby. I baked the baby. That's what actually had happened. But
Oh,
that was not on a pull-out mattress.
because he didn't pull out.
But no, it was not a shortcoming for me at all, and that was never my thing. After I had these 800
No.
women work for me, that's when I was like, wow, okay, I thought I had some issues and traumas and things I need to work through. No, there's a lot of women out here that need help. And I was really motivated on how do I bring these women together? Some of the conversations I've had with women 10 years older than me, 20 years older than me, mind-blowing that I've had to go through trying to help them. I'm like everyone's therapist. Then I got people like her trying to be my therapist because I'm like, hey, I need to decompress too. Like, I'm tapped out right now. But
can you think you can be like, I know you deal with divas and everything, but can you be kind of therapeutic to me? Can you be a therapist
I
for me?
cannot help you with all of your
I think
side
you need
chick problems.
professional
I mean,
help.
right now.
I mean, professional. So you guys
We're
are not professional.
foodies. Yeah, we do.
So you're not
If I
professional.
can heal
Not
you through
mental-
food, then I'm here for you.
Yeah. You have some different things going on that I
Like
don't think
what?
we're equipped. Well, we're just not
I
equipped.
mean, with your psychological evaluation, do you think I'm crazy, delusional, deranged? What are you saying?
You just named all
What
of
do-
them.
you said
What are you
those
saying?
things. I did not.
No,
I didn't
I
say
I'm
those things.
asking you, do you think?
I'm gonna be over here sipping my wine.
I said, do you think
Let's take
I'm crazy,
my cigar.
delusional, deranged? Can you help me? I need help.
I
help everybody else. I need help. What do I do?
understood.
Who's gonna help me?
I have a couple of therapists. I can give you their.
I don't
phone
want the
numbers.
third. I want
They're
I want you to
professional.
help me.
What can I help you with, Ron? What can I help you with?
I mean, first of all, you're here. That's helping me.
Good.
But now, if you can just extend
Yeah.
the gratitude.
Is my
and the
voice
love.
helping? Is it calming you down?
Yeah,
Is that
I mean-
helping? Is that therapeutic?
Oh, I heard
Yeah.
that thing where you whisper is like really therapeutic. Like
When
we
you
talk a
whisper,
little over?
ASMR.
Is this
no,
okay? Is that better?
all that.
don't believe that. Don't believe that shit.
What kind
You
of
up
help
to-
you
you
need?
start whispering around me. Then,
You're gonna take it the wrong way.
no. I won't take. I never take things the wrong way. I take them as they come. They may get translated and pushed out the wrong way, but I don't take them the wrong way. I would just. I mean, I need help. What do I do? Like,
What exactly? I'm a dining diva and I'm a realtor
well,
and I'm a business owner.
well,
What
I'm-
exactly can I help you with? That's what I'm trying to understand.
I have restaurants. Can you come in and sit down and dine with me and sup with me and help me?
For sure.
Like give me some evaluations and clues and
On the
things.
food?
No, my life.
Your life. Oh, jeez. That does take a
That
professional.
sounds like therapy.
That does. That takes a professional.
So y'all,
I'm a professional foodie.
Andres, this weekend we're going to go to the Lickin', and we're setting up this podcast at the Lickin'
That's what
with
we should
Ron,
do.
and we're going to.
That's what we should do. We'll bring a couple more of the divas, and that
yeah,
may help.
I
because
would
then
like
you'll
to
have-
meet all the divas and
All right,
All
so
these-
let's talk about that because you did ask me.
Okay.
We have 6 divas on each show, so there's 12 total. Well, 12 divas, but 2 of us transpire on 2 of them, so there's 10 total. So, and we have our travel channel divas. They come from all over the United States.
How do you pick? What qualification? What are you looking
right.
for?
I asked that and she never answered that.
I
What?
did. I said energy. I'm all about energy
That's all.
and
So
collaboration.
if I come in and say I'm a diva, bitch, what's happening? No, I get the job.
That's not the good energy.
Listen, Linda. After you've booked 800 women, you have a spider sense for how I know women better than you and everybody in this room combined.
You should
I
know
believe
women
that
better than me.
100%.
You're a
I'm
woman.
sure you do.
Shit,
I
you
swear
should.
on everything I love. Everything I love. And I see how women move and I want to heal all the hurt, trauma, victim women. I do. But they can't come on my show because I don't have that. Now you're hurting my family. I need women that are elevated, women that are already working on themselves to be the best version of themselves. So that's how I decide.
So the Diamond Diva is just foodies. They're not therapeutically.
No, they're
helping
elevated, they're high level, energetic, foodie, entrepreneurial women. Then everybody that's part of our, like, I have a lot of people that follow us, people that travel with us, like they can buy tickets and be part. We're like the first TV shows to let the audience travel with us. Like literally, they get to go. We've had people go to St. Lucia with us,
I
go to
did not
Mexico.
know that. Talk about that.
I know. Well, I know. We're trying to get there. I got a lot to tell you. No, we're building our entire dining empire, which is our network. And so yeah, we are doing Travel Channel, WeTV, Cineverse, all these great networks that we work with. But once they air there, they go on our network for life, our app for life. And with that, you can, buy tickets to travel with us. We're going to Dominican Republic in June. You can actually go to the Sports Illustrated Hotel and be part of our episode. We're bringing a very special guest, Jeff Hoffman, the billionaire that started Priceline and Booking.com. He's going to be with us. It's another entrepreneurial elevation type of event. So I'm excited about that. Like, we're always doing things to help create positive impact over food, fun, and travel. And we make it very fun because we have a great time. I mean, if you don't follow us and you don't see all of our reels and our videos, we're partying it up. We're doing all the fun things, but we're also making sure that we party with a purpose. That's very, very important to me. Like, I love to have fun. My whole life is fun. That's all I do is fun. But what is my fun if I'm not making an impact and not, creating a purpose? So that's my purpose.
And you can click below to find all of this information because I know there's a lot on Instagram. And as you post this, is there a master site or place where people can find all the information around this?
I mean, I always say go to Christine Curran first because everything starts with, my personal brand and then what I create from that, whether it's celebrity boxing, whether it's Destination Divas, Dining Divas. I have so many things that I work on in the entertainment industry. But you can find me at ChristineCurran.com, Christine Curran on Instagram, Facebook, Dining Divas TV, Destination Divas TV. You're going to find all the divas are tagged in everything. So you'll find Tamara, you'll find the rest of our girls. I mean, our whole team. I always give props to our whole team because I'm big on,
So,
making sure everyone feels like they're valued.
When is it that we can meet the whole team? Because I want to see. I know you're.
That's a lot of work. These are entrepreneurial women. I mean, they don't. I
Well,
can't
Ron
get
wants to
them
put them all
all.
out.
Hold on.
That means you have to
Think and
travel
grow
with
rich.
us.
Think and grow rich.
Bowling Hill.
My other chapter is masterminding, and what a mastermind do is bring all these people.
You should have went on the
Together.
cruise with us.
I wasn't invited.
Uh-oh, I saw that. He's like, oh.
That's not true. We could go back in the text. We've actually communicated several times about things we have going
I
on.
told you communication is one thing.
Stop.
Effective communication is another.
Ron, we've had several meetings in the last.
Uh-oh, Ron.
We
I
meet
can't help
with
you,
Ron.
bro.
We
I'm
meet
on
with
this
Ron
side.
I think
all
we
the
should cut here.
time. All
So
the
everybody,
time.
this has been a minute. We're an hour and a half.
All the time.
You know? All
right.
right. So I'm trying to be your wingman, buddy.
To my divas.
This is going to be a
my
lot of
divas.
chop.
Oh no! Honestly,
Yeah,
good
yeah,
luck with
this is
everything.
this is incredible, and you are based here in South Florida, so I have a feeling this is going to get a lot of comments, and I think what we should try and do is, as this progresses, get you girls back, ladies, and
And we'll bring more divas.
For sure. There you go.
Any rebroadcasting or duplication of this show is prohibited without a written consent of Dining Divas, Chaos Media,
Ron May.
and the Ron May Show.
the Rolodex group.
My face hurts, guys.
I know,
yeah.
this is-
Oh,
No, my cheeks do
Best
hurt.
podcast. This is the you guys really. This is
This show is brought to you by Mary's Hospitality.
Well, you know what? Cheers to all of us because, you know what? We're all badasses. So,
Yes.
to an amazing.
hey, hard work pays off, baby.
That's very true.
So all the alcoholics.
This is a
All right.
really big wine glass. Like, got a.
I'm down to two of those. The other
Goblin.
Is that what
one of
this
them.
is?
One of them. Yeah,
It's really pretty.
Thank you.
And that's a wrap.
I was gonna say we gotta close it. Like, subscribe, close it. Wait, I have talent here. I have lots of talent. I'll let you guys close it out. What? Come on.
All right, guys, you are watching Chaos Made right here in Miami. If you guys are enjoying this, please click subscribe and follow us because we got more coming to you. This is Christine Curran from Dining Divas TV, and thank you. Have a good night.
That is a pro. That was snaps back there. I don't even know
Drop
what to
the
say.
mic.
Yeah, at that point,
Right.
oh my gosh.
It was so fun.
That was great.
I'm scared to see the final edits, but I'm okay.
I know.
Oh,
I
hope
trust
my
you
team
guys.
was done
I trust you guys will take good care of us, right? Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to go to music.
oh,
This is yours, right?
yeah.
Sweet.